Art Dubai is an annual event that takes place on the 20th to 23rd of March this year. Its artistic director, Pablo del Var, who previously oversaw the Zona Maco Fair in Mexico and La Conservera in Spain, tells us what is special about this year's show, how it has evolved over the last 13 years, and how the perception of Dubai as an art capital is changing around the world. Welcome to Dubai Works, a business podcast about the innovators, the products, the services, and trending topics, loving Dubai's take on the business stories that matter. My name is Richard Fitzgerald. I'm the founder of Augustus Media, publishers of Lovin Dubai, Lovin Saudi, and Smashy TV. Each week, we'll be interviewing the dynamic business leaders of Dubai. Good morning, Pablo.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome to Dubai Works Business Podcast.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
My pleasure.
Great. It's great because I know you're so busy, and I know that this month is Art Dubai, and there must be so much going on.
Yes, I mean, March, well, there's a hashtag that says hashtag March Madness.
Yeah.
Because really the entire city and the UAE as a whole gets into these contemporary art madness with openings and people coming from all over the world and a lot of events that they go from lectures to performances to exhibitions to the fair. Becomes really like the capital of the world during that period of time.
So I'm going to ask a straight question. When you travel around the world, people will have heard of Dubai. Will they have heard of, do they respect Dubai as an art capital? Or is there work to do? There's
a work to do. I mean, I feel myself many times like Moses that is going to preaching around the world and trying in a way to the many preconceptions about every part of the world, especially if you have not visited, and there are many preconceptions about Dubai. You know, people have a certain picture in their mind, and one of the most exciting things is when they come, they see a completely different reality and a completely different world. Sophisticated people or people that has already been or is already in touch with the Middle Eastern art community, they have a very good perception of what Dubai is and very much appreciated. It's a young thing that is becoming to be a regular player in the international community. Now, if you go to main contemporary art fairs around the world, you will see Dubai galleries, which is really, we're very proud for that. And they present the city in a very exciting way. But we could say there's still to be a lot of work to be done regarding this.
Do you think the work is to be done from here, or do you think it's that there actually is a thriving community and that it's about people kind of experiencing it and witnessing the growth and the change?
Well, I think that we could say that the Dubai scene is one of the most exciting art scenes in the world, precisely because it's very young, because it's dealing with a profile of artists and works that is very exciting. There are artists that are starting to be included in most of the big biannuals and big international exhibitions, so the world is looking to Dubai.
Yeah.
And the promotion is being done by the official structures. It's done also by the galleries and the curators that are traveling all over the world. It's done through us, that we are like the umbrella of all of these. We are like the catalyzer of all these energies. And I think that Dubai is starting to be really, really appreciated in the international community.
Amazing. It's good to hear. You mentioned the term Global South in terms of what Dubai, Art Dubai, the works that it includes. But also, if someone visits the different events throughout the year in Dubai, such as the gallery nights and the different shows that are on, they get a sense of kind of regional art. Is Dubai doing a good job at representing the kind of contemporary art from the Middle East region?
Well, for sure, the hardcore of most of the galleries is Middle Eastern art, but it's very exciting how every single gallery in Dubai is contextualizing the hardcore with international proposals. Well, I don't like to use the word international. We're all international. Let's say foreigner,
okay,
or from other latitudes, no? Because the Middle Eastern artists are really international. But I mean, of course, they are representing artists that are coming from the region. The region is huge. So really, when you talk about the region, you talk about cultures and nationalities and perspectives that are quite different. So it makes it be very, very exciting. But they all include artists coming from other parts of the world, from Westerns to Africans to Latin Americans. So if you go through the roster of artists of any Dubai gallery, you will see how international it is.
And when you're traveling around the world and getting people to come to Dubai, to Art Dubai, just say from a collector point of view, what do you think they would be looking for? What do you think will be on the opening night of Art Dubai, or the hot artists at the moment, and what should we be looking out for?
Well, Dubai offers something very, very exciting. We are dealing with artists that are emerging, artists that are starting to be part of a, let's say, global reading of contemporary art. So they're in the right moment where prices are not crazy. So for any collector, any art lover that wants to make the step, it's an amazing place for the emerging and the future. So if you have the eye and you have the guts and if you have the passion, Dubai is the right place to try to find this type of future stars of the arts. So I think it's very exciting to see how all this scene is really offering international collectors, foreigner collectors, local collectors the possibility of accessing artists that are still being affordable, but they will in the future years make the big jump into the really high prices in the market. No? So I think that is this opportunity that the city gives people to reach the young, that will be the future, is something very, very exciting.
Are there artists that you particularly like in this region, or even that are based in Dubai, that we should be looking out for?
Yeah, I mean...
It's all personal.
Yeah, this is a very personal thing because as an artistic director of a contemporary art fair,
you can't have
we love everyone, no? And we think that all the contents that we have in the fair, they have the right quality.
Okay.
But of course, as a human, I have my philias and my phobias.
Yeah.
And that's the things that I always look for the artist. But I think Dubai has a roster of artists, both born in the UAE and based in the UAE, that is really, really, really exciting.
We've covered, and the Love in Dubai community will know El Cid for some of his works and things like that. And he's actually choose to be based here, and he's had a residency at Tashkil. How important is artists being based here and having residency is for the overall community of art in Dubai?
Well, I think it's a necessary thing. I mean, it's a necessary thing to understand that an artist works, that an artist with that title makes its living, and that we need visas for artists.
Yeah.
Visa that says artist.
Yeah, brilliant.
So artists need to come to Dubai.
Is that not available at the moment?
No.
Okay.
So it's something that hopefully soon will happen, and that will bring the excitement of artists from all the world to come here. We have a program in the fair called Residence that we invite yearly 12 artists to spend between 6 and 8 months. This year they are coming from Latin America, from different parts of Latin America, and they spend this period of time in a residency program in partnership with some of the most exciting foundations and spaces in the country, and then develop a body of work that then gets sold in the gallery that represents them. And it's really fantastic to see how they come with a project that is already being sort of designed and structured. And when they land in Dubai, it starts to mutate due to the influence of the relationships that they start to have with the city, with the local community. They get inspired by things they see and they experience. So when you see these artists in such a period of time, how they grow in Dubai by getting all these influences and all these inspirations, is a perfect example of what Dubai could be as a hub for the artists. No, it's a place where you can find materials, where you can have inspirations, where you are all the time faced into situations and experiences that allow an artist to grow. No, so I have faith that Dubai can become in the future a hub for artists to live, produce, and experience.
Amazing to hear that, and I guess it's those type of initiatives that foster that community and growth as well. We discussed off air about Bawaba. Can you describe what that is and what the inspiration was?
Well, the thing is that tonight, 2019, in Dubai, you're going to see like a completely new experience. No, it's like absolutely everything is linked. So there's a storytelling. When the viewers will come, they will go through the gallery halls and they will be driven through sections that will help them to understand and read what contemporary art is. So you will have the modern section next to the contemporary section. So you could be able of contextualizing the past with the present and the future. And then comes Wawa, which is a section that is precisely discussing about the art production in the global south.
Okay.
So there are artists living in, from, or discussing issues that affect the global south. So you will have artists from Philippines, from India, from Pakistan, from Africa, from these continents. They produce a body of work specifically new for the fair, and it's curated by Elisa Tangana, which is a French Cameroonian curator.
Oh, wow.
So it's a completely new perspective. It's a new way of focusing the production done in these specific geographies. So it's like a complement. It's like a box for visitors to come and understand different ways of doing things. And they're all placed one after the other in a continuous line, 20 square meters, 10 projects, and this will allow the visitors to make a reading about what we are discussing. So with their eyes and the proposals, they can build up their own story.
That's really exciting. It's got my appetite going to try and to make sure I give it enough time as well. It sounds like Art Dubai is becoming even more sophisticated. Is that what the future holds? Do you want to kind of always challenge the formulas, the formats of art fairs? And is that what you'd like to do with Art Dubai?
Well, yes, because, for example, residence is unique. Bawaba is unique. Then we have UAE Now, which is a new section that is going to be exploring the grassroots of the country, what the youngsters are doing, like artist platforms that are not supported by government funds. It's just the power of the network. So this is going to be also very exciting to see this in context. And also because all the not-for-profit programming that we put around goes and allows to illustrate these ideas. For example, we're having a set of performances that are dealing precisely with the concept of building communities. Dubai is a place that we all come from somewhere else. We learn. We respect to the other because we want to be respected. So you learn about what the Indian community is about. You learn what the Filipino community is about. You learn what the Pakistani community is about. So it's a continuously, daily learning about other cultures.
Amazing.
If you understand them, they will understand you. So it's a matter of putting together collectives, projects done by collective of artists that are precisely discussing this idea and this concept about how we interrelate with the others and how we build up a story that is nurturing and positive and looking to the future of living together. So there will be a lot of proposals besides the gallery halls that are discussing about this.
Amazing. Again, really looking forward to it. I want to touch on the commercial aspect. We've seen, the film festival sort of on hold and that type of thing. How important is it that stakeholders in Art Dubai do well commercially? And is that a responsibility that you have, or what are the challenges that are there, and how is that crucial to the growth?
Well, I think that to start with, we have two responsibilities. We really are supported by great partners. We have Piaget, Julius Baer, Dubai Culture, BMW. We have the Minister of Foreign Affairs. We're really supported by a group of companies and cultural projects that really believe in what we do. And they had a very, very tight relationship with us. And we've been working for a few years with all of them in trying to build up this project. And then on the other hand, you have the commercial side, which is how the galleries are really trying to build up a market and are trying to bring collectors from all over for Dubai to become this important hub. And this is already been happening since long time. So I think it's a very solid project. I think it has become the meeting point for the art community in the Middle East, and it has become the meeting point for the international art community to learn about energies that are coming from other geographies. So I think that the health of Art Dubai is fantastic. It's already a very established project, and it's in the calendar of the international community. So it really has become like light, has become like a gathering point.
Nice.
In a very specific part of the world. So I think we're very healthy.
Amazing. That's a brilliant note to end it on. Really looking forward to the event, and thanks for taking the time again, Pablo.
My pleasure, and thank you for the invitation.
Thank you.